By the way, just because of the dumb shit that we like to do here on the fucking podcast, um, YouTube, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I just started recording randomly. I fucking know it, dog. You already know. YouTube, what's going on? You guys already know who it is by the sound of that voice. It's your boy Rico T. One time, what's going on, everybody? And as y'all can see, Tommy's not here this week due to some unforeseen circumstances. So I tried to get a special guest on the show, and if you guys are avid listeners of the podcast, I appreciate you first off. But I've heard from a couple people recently that who are new listeners. They started with the beginning of the podcast, very first season, and so far everybody's favorite episode has been Moist Part 1 and 2, which, if my guest remembers, those are the episodes that I had you and Alex on.
Oh man, I only wish that we could call that nigga.
But
I wonder what he's doing.
but no, like
I don't know.
huh?
I said I wonder what the fuck that nigga's doing, but I know where he's at and shit.
But so I thought the perfect thing to do would be to get you back on the show. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna hit my boy up, see if he's down. Of course, he said he was, everybody.
Yeah.
So this is my brother Manny, everybody, in case y'all didn't know or y'all forgot. This is my brother Manny.
The D.O. Devil G. No, it's not Snoop Dogg. It's not Snoop Dogg. It's just Manny.
With the Johnny.
Oh yeah, I covered up my Snoop Jesus too.
Snoop Jesus.
Yeah, that shit had to go.
Stupid. But
Yeah. Very, because them shits hurt, dog.
Oh my god, I can't take this shit. But so I wanted Manny to come back on the show because I love this dude. Like, we've been boys for years. Like I said, in his family, and we're just stupid. Look at them sweet lips, though. Look at them lips he got on him.
Wait, can people see me?
They will be on YouTube.
Fuck.
Or so. Like I said, YouTube, thank y'all for tuning in. We about to go ahead. I'm getting ready.
So, like, I'm sorry. Like, hey, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just gotta ask, how often do you wear that pink tank top?
Not very often.
You should wear it all the fucking time.
Why?
It brings out the look in your eyes. I mean, goddamn, bitch. Like, I never thought like a brown man could look so good in a pink tank top.
So,
but you killing it. The only person that can maybe look better would probably be like, Big Pun. Maybe.
Nah, I will always bow down to Big Pun on that. Like, you already know. But I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sexy motherfucker. I ain't seen you in forever, nigga.
I know. I was all goofy looking last time you seen me. It's been, what, 2 years? Yeah, like 2 years. Shit.
Yeah. A lot's happened in 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a grandfather. 32 years old, I'm a grandfather, so that does it math immediately. So yeah.
Que viejo.
I know.
I know. Now I can call you viejo without you talking shit.
Yeah, I can't say shit now. Like,
no, but give me 1 second. So, YouTube, y'all already know, but I got this.
Sorry to interrupt, y'all.
No, you're good. You're good, man. This is what we're here for. We don't stay on topic for shit. In case you ever know. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who it is. Welcome back to RCYJ Podcast, your girlfriend's favorite podcast your man don't want you to know about, all that good shit. As you guys already know by that voice, it's the homeboy, Mr. Cornholio, the Don Swolio in the building one time. What's going on, everybody? Tommy's not here.
Nigga, you gonna be like Method Man by the end of this. I had like 56,000 nicknames.
Damn right.
Iron Lung. aka Takalia Stallion.
But I was running solo this week. Tommy had some unforeseen circumstances. So instead of being in the kitchen like we normally are, we're in my personal favorite workshop, the garage. Um, and I've tried to do episodes before by myself. It never really fucking worked out. They tend to go like really emotional and shit. I didn't want to do that today. So I thought, what was the best thing that I could do? And as I said to the YouTube people, um, so I've had some people who just recently started listening to the podcast. And so far, they're about halfway through the first season or so. And they all had the same answer for their favorite episode, Moist Part 1 and 2. So if you guys remember that
Man,
episode, that was like the first one that we really got fucked up and wild on. And it was me.
we talked about midgets, dog.
We did. We talked about midgets, which speaking of midgets, I'm gonna get into that in a second. But if you guys remember, we had my boys, my brothers Manny and Alex on the show with us, and it was so dope. So I figured the best thing that I could do for everybody, especially for the newer listeners and stuff, when they get here, is to finally have, if not both, one of them back on the show. And of course, like I got my brother Manny on the show one time. Manny, say what's up,
What's up? I'm interrupting like a motherfucker.
and it's all good, man. But yes, we got Manny back on the show. Let me tell y'all, even before we started the
This is
YouTube
a
video,
cigar, you guys. Just letting y'all know so you don't ask questions.
no me preguntas nada. But
Exactamente.
but yeah, so even before we started the YouTube video, we was already getting stupid in conversation, and that's exactly all it is. And
Nigga, you baited me. I don't know if you ever actually listened to that podcast that me and Alex did.
I did.
It was pretty much an entire season of Moist with topics.
Yep.
And like, don't get me wrong, dog. Like, I enjoyed that shit thoroughly, man. Like chilling with the homie for like an hour or two, just to fucking like record us just talking bullshit about whatever. It
Yeah,
was amazing.
it
It
was,
was dope.
but
I see why you do it, man.
dude,
It's
and
just
I would legit listen to y'all while I was at work and be over there fucking dying. Because half the time Alex would say some shit and I'm like, dog, I know Manny. He's about to hit him with some shit. And like your following comment, I'd just be like, God damn. What the fuck? But then Alex had a lot of shit too where he was like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm hitting that ceiling and I'm breaking through that shit.
yeah, yeah. There was, I felt like, like towards the end, shit got a little emotional. I was like, why are we talking about shit? We should be talking about the podcast. I don't know. Alex was going through a lot, but yeah, I'd definitely love to do that shit again. Get all three of us on here, see what happens.
Oh my god, I could imagine the fucking stupidity. And
I'll roll us all cigars.
yeah, all of us. But
Yeah.
now the other thing that I thought about doing too, but I knew he was gonna say no, so like I didn't even try. Was I thought about trying to maybe get Bam to do one of these shits with us.
Oh, dog, I know.
Get the
I
fucking
told him all about that. Yeah, I told that nigga all about this shit. I was like, bro, just one episode. We'll just record it. We ain't even got to release it. We'll just like keep it for ourselves and shit. We ain't gonna put it on YouTube. We'll just like just for us. And he was like, nah. I was like, what the fuck, man? You ain't a wanted fugitive, nigga. Like, he just don't want niggas knowing that he's alive. And I'm like, I get that. Like, I get that, but fuck it. Like at this age, nigga, I'm old. Ain't nobody coming for my ass.
yeah, no.
I'm retired.
Veterans of East Street. Manny has COPD, everybody, in case like for the podcasters, in case you guys didn't know.
Oh goddamn! I need to put this bitch down.
He's got a severe case of COPD, asthma, um,
A
marriagecoccus,
random pass.
marriagecoccus, lung disorder.
Whew, I need to get a drink. Whew. I'm not doing like the last time. Get fucking drunk on top of being high as shit. Dog, we killed like half a pen that night. You know that, right? We straight massacred that bitch. Like, that's why it took us 2 episodes. That shit was ridiculous. That shit was awesome.
That shit was next fucking level. That shit was. And every now and then I'll go back and listen to that shit, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with us? But then like
A lot.
half the time, like I find myself like I'm in the car trying to drive and shit. And my dumb ass, for some reason, just be trying to put my ear as close to the dashboard to hear it. Because there was a lot of points in those episodes where you was mad low. And I'm like, I can't hear this motherfucker. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's one thing I learned from doing the podcast with Alex. Alex always told me, he's like, hey, bro, like, you really got to talk. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So then, like, I have that problem too. Like, that's why I started doing the sound checks and stuff like that. Because, like, I'd do an episode, say, with, like, Manny or Tommy or someone. And then, like, I'd just post the episode. And then like I'd get a bunch of comments like, "We can hear you," and I'm like, "Well, I'm the loud one in the group." And they're like, "But we can't hear them." And I'm like, "All right, let me take a listen." I'll be like, "Yo, you gotta either move the mic closer, pull it away. Like, what are you doing? Figure it out." So I started doing the sound test, figure out what's good for us, and then at first it was easy because like we always had headphones on while recording this shit so we could hear ourselves. Tommy got fucking tired of that and he said, "We're not using fucking headphones. Just do a regular sound check." So then I've been fucking with that too, because now I'll be in the background doing like bachata moves and all that shit while we're recording the fucking video.
They got you out here this salsa merengue.
That's
What
what
the
I be.
fuck?
That's what I be doing. Tommy hates that shit because then like halfway through the episode, because like we'll do it at his house or whatever, and I'm stopping and I'm going in the fucking fridge to make some fucking food. Yeah, there was one episode and he got pissed at me. I had like 3 bowls of salad the whole fucking episode. I just kept like going off screen to making salad. Tommy over there getting pissed as shit talking about, do we need to fucking stop recording? Do we need to wait for you to have your snack time? I'm like, no, we're good.
No, I can eat while I would do this.
Exactly.
Don't mind the crunching.
So then I told him too, I said, it's your fault. You should have let me think that we had to keep headphones on. I said, because now I got freedom to move. I'm not in prison no more.
You should have just kept me in them headphones, nigga. You
Right?
did this.
Then, then he hit me with, I'll take your freedom away. And I'm like, do I look like Nelson Mandela? Don't fuck with me.
Does my name look like Toby?
I am the king of Wakanda now. Oh, shit.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting a drink.
No, you good, man.
People on YouTube, this is my house.
Welcome to
This is my
MTV
refrigerator.
Cribs.
Pretty much the same drinks that when you was here 2 years ago. They're still in the refrigerator. We never got rid of them. Saving them for when you come back.
Coming back. Those weren't my drinks. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah. No, we were drinking strawberries. I remember that.
Who
I
was?
don't ever want to drink that shit again. That shit was like drinking wine, dude. The next morning I woke up with such a bad fucking hangover. Now I'm old. I can't do that shit.
And then you
30.
got to think too. Like we woke up the next fucking morning, and then like, what was it? We woke up the
Gave
next
everybody
fucking.
the double chin look. Yeah, that's sexy.
I mean, I had to stop. I didn't like the way my titties poked out in that one. There we go.
You gonna do the GQ? Park them cities, baby. Oh shit, hold on.
But now, so actually, what I started doing too was I started trying to for the podcasters, those who listen, y'all can't see it. The YouTube, y'all can see it. But like, I got on a pink tank top. I think I've maybe wore this for like one other episode or so. I'm not sure, to be completely fucking honest. But like, I realized that my whole wardrobe was none but like red, black, gray, and like super dark fucking blues. And I was like, I need more color. So I ended up
So you
like,
went with pink,
huh?
soft or red? Like I did that shit, dude. I did that shit too. I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, man. So like, I did this, and then like, I went to the water park a couple months ago. So I got a pair of like they're like blue swimming shorts with pink and yellow and all types of shit. So I'm like, I got a whole outfit now because I got like a pair of white sneakers I wear with it. Then I got my swimming shorts. I put them with this tank top, and then I got a blue Under Armour hat that matches the blue on the shorts. So I'll start creating whole outfits now, and that's why Tommy keeps calling me a fucking pretty boy because I give a shit how I look.
I mean, can't be mad at a nigga for trying to look good.
Yeah, man.
Like I by no means dress like someone who has sense in dressing. I just color coordinate everything. I'm just like that way I don't look stupid because I seen my pops when I was growing up be wearing some fucking jeans with like a tucked in t-shirt, like a t-shirt, nigga, like tuck the fuck in. I'm like, what are you doing?
Who the fuck
Don't tuck
tucks the
your t-shirts
t-shirt
in.
in?
You tuck a polo, tuck a button up. Well, you tucking t-shirts, dog. Like fuck, and then you wearing a big ass belt with it. That doesn't make that makes less sense. But whatever.
He said you got a big ass fucking belt. No, but that's like my dad who'll have on like the illest church shoes ever, his fucking army fatigue pants, and then he'll couple that with like an Armani fucking polo. I'm just using the Armani as an example, but he'll put all that together with a nice fucking polo and then like a dirty Boston hat and some aviators. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? You look like
You
you
look like
I'm like, you look like you gotta go to church and then you gotta hit the field after that. You gotta go to brunch. I'm like, what the fuck you got going on with your outfit, Papa? Like, pick a
he's
day.
he's going to church and then he's gonna go do Top Gun reruns for the rest of the night. Talk mad shit, dog. You'll be wearing your fatigues.
And you know what's fucked up too? So, like everybody knows, I live in Florida, and I'm pretty sure I might have mentioned this. I'm not sure, but on Fourth of July, like Florida got that no loud music law now. If it's over like a certain whatever, and they can hear it from such a distance away, you can get a ticket for that shit. It's Fourth of
Damn.
July. I had to go to the fucking grocery store that morning, and on my way back home from the grocery store, it's like a 15-minute drive. I took the song Danger Zone from Top Gun and I put that bitch on repeat. And as loud as my fucking radio would go in the car all the way home, I was
Yes.
daring a motherfucker to stop me because they was about to hit the danger zone to be real. I even tried the Top Gun mustache for a little bit. Instead, I just looked like Top Pistola.
Oh goddamn.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a lighter. Hey babe, do you have a lighter?
I got one right here.
Go ask Manny. Cause she just lit incense.
Yeah, with my lighter.
Oh.
That doesn't have any more fluid. I actually ran through a whole lighter. Kind of proud of myself. Only problem is that was my only goddamn lighter, so I don't have any fucking lighters.
I got a pink one in the car.
Ah, that's good in theory, but yeah, I love you. Damn, we ain't got no propane left in the tank either. Fuck. Shit, man, I'll just shit out of luck.
Motherfucker
Well,
better get a
god
flint
dang.
system, start scratching knife to concrete, spark that bitch real quick.
No, I'm gonna have to do it the old school way.
You
Just
go
use
put
the
it on the
stove.
stove.
Yup. you know.
You can do it one of two ways. If you have the electric stove, you gotta wait for that bitch to get nice and hot before you hit the tip to it. Or yo, oh my god, yo, podcasters, y'all really need to be watching the fucking YouTube because this shit's stupid. This motherfucker really got the coil.
Yeah, these motherfuckers. If these motherfuckers are watching, they gonna learn some shit today. If you got any kind of sophisticated motherfucker, they're gonna be like, "Well, if you run out of lighter, you just light it in your stove." Yeah, you like this motherfucker. You gotta think outside the box, just like Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna get into that too because I've got fond and vivid memories of that shit. We're gonna get into Taco Bell in a second, but nah. So, or if you had like the gas stove and you had like a mustache like we would, you got to find like the safest distance to be back because if not, you'll still get the edges of the fucking hairs burned up.
Like this.
Oh nah,
Stretch that
see,
right out.
nah, see, you're smarter than me because if I ever had to light anything with the gas stove, I'd like stick, the cigarette in my mouth and I'd just like get up close to the fucking stove.
Oh nah, fuck that, dog. I burn my knuckle hairs. I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to burn my mustache hairs. Fuck no. I see my uncles do that shit. I'm like, y'all dumb as shit. I'm gonna light this bitch like this. Doop, doop, doop. Done. Then I'm gonna run the fuck outside.
They
So
really, y'all learning some shit today. But nah, so going back though, because you had made that comment about Taco Bell. So I was dying the other day because what the,
that's my kid.
that's the nephew.
Yeah.
He crazy.
Yeah, asshole. He taped his feet together. I didn't do that shit. I've been with y'all the whole time.
Well, speaking of that, your nephew over there sleeping because he's an asshole.
Well, sometimes they gotta get some sleep, You leave my papa alone. He's sleeping good right now.
Bro, he looked like me if I was very small with a I'm gonna do your taxes comb over haircut.
Leave him the fuck alone. Nigga, fuck you.
He looked like the worst kind of anime character in real life. He looks like he would save the digital world at 10 a.m., do your taxes by 2:30, and then he's running the Easter service at night by like 10.
Nah, he ain't running no Easter service, dog. He's going to bed by like 7:30.
He wishes. I wish he would. Sometimes we have to be up to like 11:30, shit like that, and I'm like, no, and I'm like fighting with him to go to sleep.
Oh, trust me, I know. Dominic the same goddamn way. And since this summer they ain't really been at home, um, they've been with their nana, just fucking doing whatever, like straight up.
Doing that country style shit.
Yeah, I did not like this enough. I got way too excited. Off we go.
Now, but anywho though, yeah, but for real, anywho though, so I was talking to someone the other day, and they was like, "Yo, have you never just like chilled with your homeboys mad late and went out and got Taco Bell?" And I'm like, "Have I got a fucking story for you?"
Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't know what you was doing. You over there giving signals and shit like you John Wick.
Yeah, because this motherfucker over here talking to me. I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, can you help me?
Oh, nah, ask mama. She'll help you. All right.
No, but I'm like, yo, so I know you got to remember, but yo, so we would chill after we got out of work from the restaurant.
And the only thing open was fucking Taco Bell.
So before we ever hit Taco Bell, though, we would always like just be completely fucked up, and we go to Walmart for no reason. Walk around in there, and then our dumbasses would get like $30 worth of fucking Taco Bell food. Which, if y'all know Taco Bell, like back then, you could get a lot of fucking food for $30.
Yeah, back in the day, that was a lot of fucking food. Nowadays, it's like 2 meals.
Yep.
Inflation is a motherfucker, dog.
But I remember like, so we had went to Taco Bell, we had come back home, and then for some fucking reason we decided we wanted to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare and do the Special Ops Challenge or whatever the fuck that shit was.
Yeah, the fucking survival mode
Yeah,
where like you
survival
just
mode.
go into an arena and you just fucking kill waves of motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So we would do that, and then like what stuck with me was I think there was like twice where like we was passed out. Your wife would be waking up for work. She'd come out and there's like half-eaten burritos and shit all over the fucking floor. Me and you just passed out on the living room fucking floor. No pillows, no nothing. Just straight knocked out. And they
We
were like,
always knew when the shit was gonna happen when you start laying down when you playing and shit, and you're
yeah,
like, nah, it ain't happening. We're good. We're good. We're good. But the thing was, is like working at the restaurant. Immediately after we started working at the restaurant, was when you started getting fucking ounces from Tio Papo. Like that nigga, just like he's like, here you go.
dude,
And then I just remember like you can't, because I asked you, I was like, yo, bro, can you get just like a little bit of weed? And you're like, yeah, I got you. Then you come out, you had like a fucking full. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nigga, I asked for a little bit of weed. We had weed for like a month. Shit was amazing. You remember that shit? We rolled that
yeah.
shit up with Bam.
Oh
Fucking
my
smoked.
god.
That nigga smoked all the time. We smoked all this. Goddamn, nigga, we smoked.
It was that, and then I know he don't give a shit now, so I don't mind saying it, but so we always did that shit. We would always go over there and have to watch the fucking movies with the subtitles because Bam don't know how to watch American television.
Nah, and then he got into anime too, nigga. Yeah,
We ruined him, man. He used to be like this big old country badass, and now he's a fucking nerd. Look at him. Look at him.
yeah.
Míralo. That's the other thing that I got from you. So you once told my bad. I keep jumping all over the place. You
Oh,
once
you're
told
good.
you once told me a story about your pops and how like I guess it was like a bunch of people who had like died on your mom's side of the family or whatever, and like your dad was always just like, "Ay, que Dios te bendiga, ay bendito, ay bendito, que Dios te bendiga, bendito." So that's become like a staple and shit that I say to people like when they give me bad news or something, or like they're like, I just really need someone to talk to, and they'll be saying some shit, and the whole time I'm just sitting there like, ay bendito, oh que Dios te bendiga, bendito. So I started doing that, and then that also got me into doing my fully English automated answers, which I stop paying attention if I look at you and go, damn, that's nutty bananas. Like I have to say that shit to people all the fucking time, but
They just laughing. They're like, ah, yeah. You're like, all right. Appreciate the conversation. I did not hear shit that you said.
or I do the like if I give you five yeahs and then a yo, that's crazy. Yeah, I checked out after the second yeah. Like I'll go through the yeah. Yo, that's
Yo,
crazy. That's crazy. I checked out forever ago.
oh man, that's just the product of our generation. We don't listen for shit. We need subtitles with everything. We just ain't listening.
Exactly. Oh my god. But yeah, that shit stuck with me, man. That I que Dios te bendiga, bendito. I be saying that shit to so many fucking people now. It's horrible.
no, my dad was saying the que descanse en paz.
Que
Que descanse
descanse
en
en
paz.
paz.
Que descanse en paz. Yeah, cause like no bullshit. Like I remember that trip we took. We were driving through Puerto Rico, and my mom's in the back with one of my aunts who has now passed away. um, and he's just in like they're just in the back going. It's like, yeah, you remember so and so that used to live next to so and so? Yeah, they died. You know so and so's mother? Yeah, they died. Our sister died. It was just like, God damn, motherfucker, that's like 12 motherfuckers that just. I mean, like I get it, but fuck, how many motherfuckers do you know? And then like my mom started telling me, she's like, yeah, as a kid, my dad had bought like 150 acres worth of land, and he just had it, just maintained it with like farms and shit like that. Like that's how they made a living. But they also had 18 kids, so yeah, like all them kids just pretty much worked on that field and shit.
Daddy,
What? Oh, good job, buddy.
look
He
what
got
I
out
did.
of his prison.
Huh?
What? Go back inside, buddy.
Look at these scissors here.
Okay. Be safe.
Huh?
Love, peace, and chicken grease. Go back inside, my nigga.
May the force be
Close
with
the door.
you.
Jesus Christ.
This nigga said love piece of chicken grease.
Yes. That's life for kids, bro.
Oh yeah.
I stopped giving the kids melatonin a while back. I'd rather them go to sleep. But I wake them up early anyways. I'm like, you motherfuckers are just like me. That's terrifying. Because they can go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and be up by 6.
Yep. Actually, no, I failed at that miserably today. I fell asleep at 3 o'clock this morning, and then my alarm went off at 5 for me to get up for work. So I hit. So like with the newer phones, you can hit snooze, but mine gives me the option in 5 minute intervals when I could do it. So instead of having to hit snooze every 5 minutes, I can just like hit the button. It'll be like it'll set the alarm off again in 15 minutes. So I did that. I woke up. It was 5:46. I was supposed to be at work at 6, and I live 25 minutes away.
Just enough time to get there.
No, I was late.
Hey, you guys. So,
I hit him up. I'm on the phone, and like the office girls who picked up, and I'm like, "Hey, good morning." She was like, "It's Rico." I was like,
yeah,
I,
so what the fuck does that mean, bitch? Like, goddamn.
but I was
You
like,
gotta be so goddamn hateful for it. It is Sunday morning. God.
no, that is no. Listen, that's how we connect. Like we don't ever talk in the morning. Like we just look at each other and we do the homie. Like I said, we don't talk until like 10, 11 when we're fully awake. But then it was crazy, and I'm fully okay to admit this right now. So like I get clocked in and all that stuff. I go back to the department. I see her ringing up an item for another employee. I'm like, yo, stay right there. I grabbed 3 of the 8 ounce Red Bulls, and she was because they're on sale 3 for 5. She was like, "You're not drinking all these today, right?" And I'm like, "These bitches will be gone by 9:30." I gave myself a little bit of time. I bought those drinks
Goddamn.
at listen. I bought those drinks at 6:35. All 3 of them were done by 7:25.
That's not even like a break.
I
How
know
bad did you have to pee after that? Your piss must have been neon by that time.
it was a little bit. Yeah, not gonna lie.
Man, raise that, like, raise the sharp edge out of your dick. Like, fuck that. I drink one of those and I'm fucked.
Dude, no, but listen, here's the thing. I drank the 3, and I could have took a fucking nap.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, that's
What's the
like,
last time you slept?
let's not go there. No, but that's like, it got bad at one point. So, like, I took like 2 of the 8 ounce Red Bulls, put them in my shaker cup, and then I mixed those with a scoop of my pre workout powder. And I went to work on that shit. That was that was an experience that day.
That sounds like a fucking heart attack waiting to happen.
You are absolutely right on that. But it was just one of them fucking weeks. I also want
I
everybody to know
understand.
that making stupid drink combinations like that is the reason that I'm Don Swolio, because you guys can tell by looking at the little me in the corner. Because goddamn, I look swole.
To get something.
What do you need?
One of them 2000 pop figures you got in the background.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot. But wait.
It's more.
But wait.
If y'all didn't know it neither, me and Manny are actually nerdy ass motherfuckers. We some thugs and we some nerds.
Oh yeah, hold on. My giant Pikachu.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Alex got that for me. I got these motherfuckers everywhere.
Alex
Pretty much
don't be,
like I even got the kids collecting them and shit too. Like
Alex don't be buying me shit like that.
that's because you don't live close.
He
And I
could,
don't know your address. I'm gonna start y'all off slow. Oh yeah, Star Wars. Star Wars.
start choirs.
Super NES. I got Duck Hunt. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Security camera. PS2.
Yo, for the podcast, y'all are getting a tour of Manny's house right now verbally. YouTube's getting the
Yeah.
real one.
I don't know how how long it's been since you've seen the fucking collection of pops that I got, but this is just some of them. Got the new Ninja Turtles. Got a
Oh.
bunch of vinyl records and shit. Got Goonies and shit. Fucking Letterkenny. I don't know if you watched that. Canadian people. I think it's pretty funny, but I know our sense of humor is a little bit weirder. Like mine's way fucking weirder. I'm okay with talking about buttholes and shit. Spider-Man.
That's like, remember when we used to come up with that shit and we tell people, be like, yo, that shit made my butthole pucker tighter than my bond with God.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Nah, I got you
Yeah.
right here. Actually, there was another one that you had told me, and I started using this at work, and I got like two dudes in my department on this shit. Me and you was having a conversation one day, and I reminded you about something, and you were like, like a blind man pissing in the wind. It's all coming back to me.
No, nigga, that was you.
What's that mean?
Yeah,
I thought that was
I
you.
remember that. Yeah, no, that shit was amazing. I died laughing, and I was like, I'm gonna use that. I haven't heard that in forever. I forgot about this shit. That is amazing.
I started using that. So like somebody will ask me a question at work, be like, nah, I told you about it this day. I'm like, oh yeah. Like a blind man pissing in the wind. It's all coming. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck. All right, so here's some more of these motherfuckers.
Yo, this dude, yo, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I have nothing better to do, I guess, except spend my money on these motherfuckers.
Bro, you gotta go.
No, it's not over. The whole box.
Why?
The I don't know, man. I know this much. Like, if I die, my family's pretty much set. I got so many rare collectibles and comic books and shit. Oh, hold on.
What
I
the
got some comic books to show you.
Yo, that is the fullest I've seen your beard, man. Real talk.
Oh, my bad. You can't see. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Hold on. Because there is more. Like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh my ninja.
Well, to show you his comic books. Goddamn, I'm gonna drop my phone. Got some good 90s ones. We got some Teen Titans in here.
No shit.
You know, gotta get the helmet hooked up.
Dude, I just started getting back into collecting them too.
Yeah. No, I picked up some fucking lots from this dude out in Tacoma actually. And yeah, like he sold me one hell of a collection. Oh, Silver Sable #1.
Mm. My bad, y'all. I had to fix myself. I couldn't sit on that fucking stool anymore. My ass was hurting. We're doing a lot of
When he
talking to
said,
the YouTube, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all can just listen to the podcast. There's some dead space in here, but I swear to God, it's going to get funny.
"Is it me?" I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man.
I feel like it's me.
Listen, you're just giving us a visual representation of who we are as people and together.
Yeah, the nerd. It's big ass nerdism.
We really are. And like for a while too, Matt, so if you remember too, and I got pissed at myself because I ended up canceling the membership, but I didn't really use it that much. But they got that DC Universe Infinite now. And if you remember, like my holy grail of comic books was trying to get all 82 of the story, all 82 comics for the storyline of Blackest Night in DC.
Oh yeah.
And I was
How close did you get?
not even halfway fucking there. I think I got up to like 19, the first 19 of them.
That shit, nigga. Collecting some of them shits is hard. Cause like at some point you're just like you do every I don't know about every collector. I just know I did it. But you get to a point where you're just like, you know what? I'm just about a fucking graphic novel. Okay.
Well, no, that's the thing. The graphic novel is still like $100.
God damn.
Yeah, because they consider it an omnibus, so it's still like $100 fucking dollars.
Um, yeah, them omnibuses, man. Because it's the whole thing. So they're
Yeah,
like, yeah, you get the whole storyline. It's just like, yeah, and
but
then
like,
that's the other shit. Because like, there's some of those issues in the fucking collection that are like key issues and shit that end up being like super fucking expensive. Like, I'm I just started and set out on buying the Last Ronin with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I bought the first comic book, like the actual comic book, the first one, and it cost me $40. I was like, fuck. So fuck it. You know what? I'll read it.
nah. I was thinking about getting them, and like I even went on Amazon and shit, but then I'm like, all right,
Expensive as fuck.
I don't even pay $15 for the graphic novel. I ain't paying for one issue.
Yeah. Yeah, one issue is $40. I think the other ones are cheaper. I did pick up number 4 randomly at at a it was a used bookstore in Toccoa.
What the fuck?
Duh, just listen, okay? Uh, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what the fuck. I was playing with it, man. Just leave me alone.
I couldn't take you seriously with that shit. Who the fuck is this nigga doing?
I don't know, man. Leave me alone. I was playing with it.
You're good. Play
All
away.
right. Uh,
Fucking Puerto
so yeah,
Rican.
man. Yeah, yeah. I look Asian though, so it's okay.
I'm trying to figure out what's up with the Johnny Knoxville bad grandpa glasses. Like, I like them. I fuck with them. They're dope.
I did something new, and the first time I'm actually looking at myself and seeing how much of a grandfather I look like now. Cause like no, I got a bucket hat too, so
Bruh,
that's normally what I wear is a bucket hat.
don't tell me you got a pair of New Balances, too.
Oh fuck yeah!
This motherfucker here got the New Balance. He the hottest thug dad on the grill all summer. Facts. Look at them right there.
The watermelon joints.
Daddy.
They green and pink. They got ink stains on them.
Daddy.
Hey bud, can you stop jumping on my bed?
Aww.
I normally got.
Uh,
I normally tell my kids that before I put them in a sleeper hold.
yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Listen, that's okay. It's not. It's not like it's corporal punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get away with it.
Yeah, so long as I do it on a Sunday.
Why is there a spider web on the fan?
Well, I mean, and
Man, why do you have to be pointing out stuff on camera? Why just
keep your mouth shut. Go inside. Go over there and watch iCarly.
You should go watch that Carly.
Hey, no, that's mine now.
Hey, come on. It was mine. I bought it.
You didn't buy it. I bought it.
Yeah, you bought it for me.
Yeah, and then you left it abandoned, so I took it and I repurposed it
What's
on the floor.
What is it?
It's this fucking piggy bank thing. No, take my money out of it then.
I'm gonna put it.
Give me. I'll take it out, and when I take it out, I'll give it back to you.
Look, you get
Like I
mad
said,
close to that face. Mira que chulo. Ay, chulo, papi. Damn. Let me see that nostril.
I took that whole bitch to the neck, so
Is this
I
yours?
feel right.
You feeling crispy?
That's yours. Yeah,
How?
What the
because
fuck is
if
in
you
your
want it
ears?
in my ears.
Yeah.
Oh, go hoops.
Oh, I was trying to see what kind of earrings you had.
Yeah, because I'm Puerto Rican now.
All right.
Full
Oh, shit.
blooded.
You finally got your card back?
Yep. Look, gold. The only jewelry I wear.
No,
I even wear a wedding ring,
you missed it. I had my
and
lip
it's
pierced.
just because my wedding ring is my finger got too fat for it. So
I had my lip pierced. You missed that.
yeah. You had it pierced? You don't have it pierced no more?
No.
I saw it in a couple of videos. What happened?
All right.
You
So
ripped that bitch out?
no. So
Was you eating chocha? That shit hurt when you eat chocha. Especially when they be riding on your face and you got a lip piercing, that shit hurt. It's supposed to feel good to them, but it don't feel good to me.
yeah. No.
Oh, my teeth hurt, my
No.
gums and shit.
So like I got thicker lips. So they had to put like a longer spike in it. So every
We
time I
could
ate,
never notice. I got
so,
big ass lips. The only thing that don't help is that I got a big ass beard, big ass mustache. Takes away from the big ass like upper lip, but it makes my lower lip look even bigger.
I just got the big lower lip. But no, so I had switched out the spike they had because it was too long and it would keep catching on my teeth when I would eat and pull my lip. So I put a hoop in. And I tried to eat when I was on my vacation, and like the hoop ended up just digging so deep in that it like cut the inside of my lip. So then, like, I got back from vacation, and for like 4 days, I was dealing with my lip being swollen and the hoop just cutting in even more. So I finally said, fuck this. Now, here's the thing my hands, because of my nerve damage, they don't work that good. So I couldn't unscrew like the little spikes on the end of the hoop. So I had to get a pair of mini bolt cutters to take that shit off. And then after I took it out,
Yeah.
like for 2 whole weeks, it felt like I had a mini chocha on the inside of my lip.
Can you? Hey, cut it out. I'm doing something. No, cut it out. Go.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You
When you
get,
have children, that's what happens. See, the dog, he's chill.
he's like, why do you got me on camera?
Nah, that nigga's just like, I'm about to go to bed. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't fuck with me.
Oh hell no. But we stupid. But yeah, so that's why I had to take it out because I had a mini chocha on the inside of my lip.
Did it fill up with cheese?
A little bit, un poquito,
Uh,
un poquito de queso.
oh goddamn.
All right, so
Well, damn, dog.
huh?
I said, well, damn.
I know it sucks, but we get into that point in the episode where we about to sign off this bitch, and then I'm gonna continue talking to my brother after because we got other shit we gonna say to each other, which is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got still there, you guys. I just wanted to show you all my shit.
No, so
I don't know. It's not like I'm trying to flex. It's just I love these motherfuckers.
bro, me and this dude used to sit there, and on our days off and shit, we'd be at comic shops, like we'd be at the Artful Barn all fucking day if we could.
Yeah, I remember spending numerous. Dog, like they don't, they don't like. So the Artful Barn no longer does their comic books and art together anymore. Like they have all of their art supplies in one, like it's a house type, like rented building and shit.
Yeah.
And like they just have all their art stuff, which is like cool, but like I don't like I do all my shit digital now, so like I don't really ever buy shit to draw it. So they took all of their like comic books and shit and moved it to a place in Tacoma. It's a used bookstore. Like it's in a basement. Like it's cool, but like you just kind of have to like dumpster dive through everything.
Now, if I can get you down to this area, I got to get you to the comic shop that I go to out here.
Yeah,
That was the
I'm
one.
down.
That was the one I sent you snaps of before, with like the two different rooms that were big as shit. It's, it's been a couple of years, but it
Yeah,
basically
lot of
used to be
smoking in between.
it used to be an old like youth recreational center. So like the first, like when you walk into the main room, they got a lot of their mangas, they got a lot of the newer comics and stuff like that, small selection. But like that first section you get to is all like games, like card games, different board games, and even like D&D and all that stuff. Like that first room you get into is huge. Then there's a small little hallway you go through, little restrooms on the side, and then it opens up into the back room, which is basically like a full size basketball court. And they have all along the walls lined are like the different comic books, starting with I think Dark Horse, going all the way around to Marvel. And then the middle is nothing but collectibles, models, action figures. But then going along the walls, they've got action figures lined up the walls all over the comics, all around. Like this shit is huge.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I gotta take you there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to go see that shit. I'm gonna pack a fat ass wallet.
We gonna need to. That's where I used to get like my DC mystery boxes. They give you like a graphic novel, bunch of comics, and a bunch of little collectibles and shit. $25, and I was like, all right, cool. I got some dope shit.
That's dope.
There was a hooker there once. It was great.
That's. I have a lot of questions if I see one. I have a lot of weird questions. We will film a podcast specifically for that. If we happen to upon like we will wait until whatever we will rent this bitch for an hour. Like I'll pay for services, dog. I don't want her to touch me or any of us, but I want to sit down and have just a good Q&A. Like I'm thoroughly gonna think this shit out.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a Q&A. We're gonna rent her out for a Q&A. It's gonna be great. This is the type of shit that we do. This is the type of shit we're gonna do. Fuck it, whatever. So, Manny, anything you want to say to the people before we sign off this shit? Let them get to enjoy their night, so we can enjoy our night.
Man, just like Walter Mercado. Mucha paz. Mucha paz. Pero sobre todo, mucho, mucho amor.
Sure. Nah, but so one thing that I got to do, because I told this person I would do this. So, shout out to Princess. You already know why. Shout out to Princess. You already know why, Mama. Yeah. We'll talk about that after, Pa. So, yeah, we'll talk about that after. Anywho, so I want to thank y'all for tuning in with us, YouTube, podcast. Thank y'all for listening to what I thought was going to be a podcast, but really was just me and Manny chilling after 2 years of not seeing each other. It's fucking great. I'm gonna try to get
Dang
his
ass.
ass back on another episode, but we're gonna try to get Alex back too, and then we're gonna try to get Bam on there because we need the Bam show. That shit's got to go live.
We should be able to three-way call or some shit.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of way.
Oh no, we can do a 3-way on like Facebook Messenger or some shit like that. We'll figure it out.
All right.
You looking at me all pensive
Yeah.
and shit.
Huh?
No, I just want to remind y'all that y'all can always, or not that y'all can always, but always remember that you can energize your Monday, start your weeks off right. Monday morning starting at 5 a.m. Normally with Tommy Guns and I, but this week it's with Manny and Rico on RCYJ Podcast. Never get stressed. Always cool your jets, and we out this bitch.
Stay blessed.
Little piece of chicken grease. This nigga farted. All right, YouTube. That was it. Thank y'all for tuning in with us and all that good shit. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to leave comments and stuff like that. And before we go off the YouTube too, I want y'all to do me a favor. Comment on this. I want y'all to let me know if me and Manny look alike, because for years we heard that, and we had this story where we try to figure out which dad was the hoe, and that's why we the same age.
Yeah. Both of them was hoes. They all hoes. They all some hoes. It's fine.
Sure. Anyways, YouTube, we love you. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Me and my brother Manny on this bitch. We'll holler at y'all later. Don Swolio out.